Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back. Today we're doing the plan with me for the 20th of March to the 26th, and we're using the Scribble Prints Co. Which mystery is this? February mystery of this year. It's the new library reading kind of one. Super pretty and great for like, I thought it'd be good because for March because it's got greens but it's also still not, it's still cold. And I will say it snowed this week. It's probably going to snow all next week, so that's great. They just picked up all the gravel because it's supposed to be springtime and now it's snowing again, so who knows. But I am going to pair this with the Matte Bronze Shimmer Foil Bundle that it came with, including the like book extra that it came with. And I'm going to use the bottom washi book like overlay. But I decided not to use the second 15mm overlay. I just didn't think it needed that much foil added. And matte bronze is a very subtle foil, so I think you can do a good mix of with and without. And I just used the toolbox in the sidebar and added on a matte bronze toolbox from SPC, as well as some hole reinforcers, just in the simple line because I thought it went with the set pretty well. And I did use the Just One More Chapter quote box over the quote box area. But yeah, so I'm just putting down the base before we get to talk through live with me. But yeah, I think this set came out really cute and I can't wait to put down all the daily stickers with you. But yeah, so I was reading... Still just reading one book during this week, which was Caliban's War. How much time do I have left on it? I will check on my Audible how much time I have left of this book. I have 5 hours left, so probably finish it in the next couple of days. So I didn't finish it in this week, sadly, and I didn't read every day this week. You'll see I got really into The Sims 4 again. So I've been really enjoying that. It's just been really fun to like play just some video games again. I mean, I've been playing Animal Crossing and Dreamlight Valley a little bit on and off, but The Sims is kind of different in that regard. But yeah, so I was playing a lot of Sims this week, and we'll talk about it when we get into the actual week. But maybe that's enough. You know, you don't have to spend too much time looking at the base because you also get to see how it looks while we talk through the daily plans. So, put my hands out so I know when I'm editing the limit of. So hello there, it's Jess. And we're going to start on the daily plans, but this is how it turned out. And I think it looks really pretty. I don't think it's missing anything at the bottom here at all. Yeah, so... I did go ahead afterwards and used, this is a really old, for a while there I was collecting Starbucks gift cards, like seasonal ones. And I just had my Valentine's Day one. I think this is from Sydney, yeah, a few years ago when I was still in Australia. Just to like, I just rub over these, and this is especially easy when you're using manufactured foil, because it doesn't scratch off easily, so I just flatten all of it. Make sure this overlay has you know, really stuck to the art, so then the other stickers, so you can see the art more clearly. So I like that, but let's just get started here, because I don't want to go off too long. Let me set up all my stickers over here, because it's nice to have them all laid out. I just have like my whole setup here. So this way I've got all my pre-done stickers. As you can see there, I like to pull them ahead of time. I have my plans. And then I just like to put all my other sticker sheets around the place so they're easily accessible. So as per usual on Monday, the first thing we're going to put in is Coffee Monday. And then we had a sticker hole go up then. And then I think I could do a larger box here because I was binge watching. I'll do one size up, I think, just to fill out this space a bit more. But yeah, I got really into some Sims YouTubers and got really into the Not So Berry challenge. So that's why I started playing The Sims, because I was like, I'll try out the Not So Berry challenge. And I started that on Wednesday. Yeah, because I've had Sims 4 since it came out. I just, you know, you fall on and off for The Sims, I think. But I'm having really fun, like, actually playing this time instead of just trying to make Sims or download lots of CC. I've been able to balance that a little bit. So, Coffee Monday, Stiggle went up, and then binge watch. I tried to pull in these Letters to Apollo scripts because I am going to use a couple on Thursday, specifically scripts that I don't have really in other forms. So I thought I should bring a few more in the same style, and then they'll be throughout the spread, and it'll just go a bit better. And then my next thing was in my feelings. I was just feeling, I don't know. I was just debating a lot of stuff. I was feeling really burnt out. I think I was really just having an art block. And I really had to just switch up what I was doing. So I do apologize now in advance that I won't be drawing Eid. I just wasn't feeling it at this moment. And you just gotta go with your gut. I didn't want to just force something out. I had it all planned and everything, but I don't know. It just didn't work out. And I didn't want to like push myself into doing it, and then at the same time I was also wrestling with the fact that I'm doing this as a livelihood, and the reality is it wasn't going to help me pay my bills. So, which I really need to get my gear on for the next coming week. Get some art done so I can make some money, but it's been a bit of a struggle at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird spot art-wise at the moment, so I was really feeling it on Monday. And then we started like working on it on Tuesday and Wednesday. But so I just put in my feelings there and aside, because it wasn't like, I was terribly upset. I was just feeling, I don't know, bogged down. And then we got burritos from Tortilla House. I washed some clothes. And, we made chicken parmesan, I guess, I don't know what the full name is, the American dish, for dinner, where you, like, have the pasta, spaghetti with the fried chicken and stuff, but we did it mostly in the air fryer, with the, like, tomato sauce and cheese and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, chicken parm is what I made Monday, and I used an air fryer for that because I initially fried the chicken off in a little bit of oil, and then I put it into the air fryer to finish off. So that was Monday. The only thing with Pat Broads is the scripts are a bit hard when it's a lighter color, but that's okay. We'll live. So Tuesday with the usual payday. This was surprisingly not too bad of a payday, but it's not my usual. It's not my usual. So yeah, that's just been the thing lately. And then I did some work. I brainstormed and set up my next shop set, and I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a summer set, because I think we're getting into summer now. I'm just really excited for the theme. I think I was also a little unsettled because I was like, all right, the next one after Eid, I was going to do Gamer Girl, and then another artist came out with a Gamer Girl set. I'm like, dang. So I kind of had to redo all of that. So maybe I could do that later in the year, because it was supposed to be my like Sailor Moon inspired art of the year, but oh well. It's fine. Yeah, so my new idea I've had roughly for a little while, and then I like put it all together. I'm just so happy with it, and I can't wait to get it done. I think it's gonna be really good. It's not your typical summer thing, but it's got summer elements. I don't know. I think it's gonna be great. It's not like straight up beach pool. as summer usually tends to be. But it does feature that kind of thing as well. So I'm excited for it. But I won't do too much about it because, I don't know, I'm just going to keep my plans to myself for a while. But I need to do a custom first, so I'll probably draw that and then another custom plant, which is a really fun pop culture one for SPC, which I think will be awesome. But, so Tuesday, payday, did some work, and then I put laundry in again, but this time I washed our blankets. So during this week we were actually working, so, have I talked about this before, where we've been noticing for a while that Heidi was, I started The Sims 4 on Tuesday. Okay, so I started watching a bunch of Not So Berry Challenge on Monday, and then I started my own on Tuesday. So there's that. But so lately we've noticed that Heidi does a lot when she's bathing. She started like really pulling some fur out, like big chunks, and then like eating it. So because she eats it, it's hard to know like when exactly. Did I just ruin some stickers on the side? It seems okay. It looks like there's some ink came off, but whoopsies. That's why we should put the sheets on the side and not the top. But yeah, we've noticed that she's being pulling hair out, and then I noticed this week, this start of this week, that when I looked at her closely, she'd actually been pulling hair out from one area, so basically all around her butt, and it was all gone, all the fur. But there's some fuzz left, but you could see the pattern of her skin underneath, and it was just all around her butt, and I was like, okay. So obviously something has changed here. She's always had sort of dry skin, like dandruff. So I don't know. We don't know if it was part of that. But anyway, it's kind of, we noticed that it's finally noticed that this was obviously a big issue. And we caught her doing it a lot. So this week, so the thing is, I washed our blankets that she likes to sleep up, because I did change. The last time we washed them recently, we used a new washing detergent, and it has a lot stronger scent to it. So we thought, let's rewash them with our old detergent that she's used to, because that might have been a thing. And then we also decided, let's brush her every day, to like, maybe it's about to do with like the spring and her coat falling out. So I'm gonna put Brush Heidi here. Binge watched some more Sims stuff, and then started playing The Sims myself. And I love that SPC has a Sims plumb bob icon to use, so that I can use my script from my Kinnish Jess sampler from the version 2 scripts, which is gaming time. So yeah, this is when we're keeping an eye on it. First part of the week, but yeah, we noticed that it was pretty extensive around her fluffy butt. She no longer had a big fluffy butt, so this is when we started like, okay, how can we switch this up and change this about? So, and you'll see, I will tell you, on Thursday we took it to the vet, so don't worry about that, it's coming. It is coming, my friends. So the first thing I did on Wednesdays, my plan with me went up, and then I put on some new nails. I will say a review about those last Dashing Diva nails, the black ones with the black flowers. So those were, I think they were sold under their typical gloss, but they were a new formula, which now they call Glow. And they're still nail stickers, but they're twice the width, like twice the thickness, and so they're much closer to their glaze ones, or those nail stickers where you put them on and then you set them under an LED or UV light. So basically those are kind of the same thickness and shininess of those, but you don't have to put it under a light, and you can still just peel them straight off when you're done. So my review is, oh my god, they were so freaking good. So if you buy Dashing Diva gloss and you don't really want to do the light lamp thing, go try out the glow stickers because they lasted so much longer. I didn't get any like, it took ages for them to start coming off of the edges, which I get a lot with the normal gloss stickers. So much shinier, thicker. I didn't have any nail breakage, which I do sometimes. I often have with the stickers, so the normal stickers. Highly recommend the glow. Love them. So I'm definitely going to be buying some more next time I have money because that was a really good formula and I really enjoyed them. So that's my recommendation for Dashing Diva. And yeah, I literally just peeled them off like I do the normal stickers. And I didn't have to do any of that curing it under a lamp thing. And perfect. Love it. A perfect in the middle nail sticker. But on Wednesday, yeah. So I did my nails. I put these ones on. I don't know. I was like, I have a bunch of spring nails, but I just wasn't feeling them because it's not spring really yet. It was for a little bit, but now it's snowed again. So, and it snowed this day, which is why I put like the why snow munchkin. So I just put some Halloween nails on. Whatever. They work year round. So I'm just gonna put why snow. Alright then, because it snowed. Then it like melted away the next day, and now it's Sunday and it's proper snow. It's gonna snow all week apparently, so love that for us. So we did some more work, just setting up the sets, and we're gonna get straight into custom work in the coming week, get it all finished. So that will be good. It's all ready to go. And then I might use this is such a fugly color, it's hilarious. Like worse than Snot Green, isn't it? I do like the retro funky pattern I did for it though, because I did do the patterns for this set. I do them every so often, but yeah, so we'll get that custom done. It's Friday, ready to work on. And then we're gonna do we had our groceries delivered, and then played some more Sims. Sim time. Gaming time, yeah. So that's the first half of the week. So pretty. I think it looks great in the matte bronze. So let's move on to Thursday. I love this cat. I actually drew from the same reference to the same cat for which set? Oh, my I think it was my winter, what was it called? Frosty. But I love the cat, so I'm glad it's there again. And the amazing library. I hate drawing libraries. Drawing books is a pain in the butt. But you know. So first things first, on Thursday I woke up from Luck telling me they had to go into the doctor. Obviously I wouldn't go into it because that's their private business, but it's just to do with headaches and migraines. So the doctor was like, you should come in and do some tests, so get some drugs. So yeah, so that was that. Luck went to the doctor that morning, so I just wanted to put in that I was thinking about them at the doctor's appointment, even though I was like still in bed. And then, so that's why I got the Letters to Apollo scripts out, because I have doctor's appointment for that. And then we tried a new American barbecue place, turned up at our delivery, called Bang Bang Barbecue. And they had like a lunch menu with brisket sandwiches, so like brisket burgers, because it was like a burger bun. It was like brisket sandwiches, and it came with a baked potato and pickles and a coleslaw, and oh my god, it was so freaking good. And it was like the bun, I think they must make it because it wasn't like any bun we've had in Finland before. And the brisket was so tender and flavorsome. Oh my god, it was so good. Loved Bang Bang Barbecue. We still haven't tried this other one that came out called JJ's. We haven't been able to catch it online yet, but we're trying out all the barbecue places that are just appearing now. I think Finns like American barbecue, so. But while we were eating our brisket sandwiches, we're like, you know what, let's see if we can get Heidi into the vet today. And it was like 1:15, I think, and they had one appointment open for the day at 2 p.m. So like, yes, we get her in and we took her to the vet. And then let me just write this out and then we'll get into story time while I put the rest of the stickers in. And I will say that I don't have. And I will say this next thing I'm putting in first is I don't have the sticker for it. I thought I purchased it, like I put it in my cart on SPC. It's the Doodle for Chips that she recently brought out. But apparently I never did that order. So I just ordered them now. But I'm going to wait to put that in there because I was like, you know what? We had chicken, we had leftover wing sauce, and I was like, what's the thing that Andrea always makes? And it was trying to see what I could fit in here. I don't really want to do such a lot of stickers for gaming time, but I did game for quite a long time, so we'll put half a box in. No, but I'm just saying I don't have the chip thing for that because yeah, I forgot to buy it, but anyway, yeah. So we had chicken and I was like, okay, what can we use up? And I remembered Andrea loves to have dips and she makes buffalo chicken dip a lot. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look up a recipe, I'm gonna try the buffalo chicken dip. And so we had it with tortillas, and we had it with a bunch of vegetables, capsicum, bell pepper. I always call it in the Australian name, but bell pepper. We did carrot, celery, sugar snap peas. I think that was all the vegetables, was it? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we made that and it was freaking delicious. We'll definitely do buffalo chicken dip again. Let me know if you have any other dip recipes, like big dinner dips down below. But I'm waiting for those doodles because it's perfect. And then we just watched Thursday we watched a new episode of Ted Lasso. Really good. I enjoyed that one. And then I decided finally that I will use my Ted Lasso Believe set. I did art for it last year because we didn't know when the next season was coming out. It was a year later. Spoilers. But I am going to use it for the series finale on May 31st. So that week I'm going to finally use my Ted Lasso art. But I decided that I was going to do it because I wasn't sure if I will use the kit, but I will. And then I just did a ton of Sims 4 gaming. But back to Heidi. So she ended up being at the vet. Well, let me just write this in. Anyway, so she ended up being at the vet for a whole hour. We didn't think it was going to take that long. We thought, we'll be there for like 15 minutes tops. No, we were there for a whole hour because the vet was stumped. Vet is stumped about her destroying her bottom. Not destroying her bottom, but just all the fur is gone and it's very sad looking. So yeah, so we had to there was a whole bunch of tests. Doesn't look like anything is physically wrong with her. She did get a treatment for parasites just in case. She shouldn't have them because because she doesn't go outside or like interact with other cats. Like she goes on the balcony, but no other cats are gonna go there. But we have had a maintenance guy come in the period of just before she started this whole thing. So, in theory, he could have had like a parasites on him from his own cats. So she did get a treatment for it, but they did do some tests on the fur and they couldn't find anything physically like that was there. I'm just gonna continue going on. We'll fill it out and talk about it in a second. So that was the whole thing. And then so there's nothing that wrong with her. And then parasites, yep. So then took some samples of the fur herself, which she struggled to pull off. So Heidi's like really pulling on that fur to get it out. So it's pretty strong. So I don't know about that. And then, yeah, so basically we went away with, don't know, but try this. So what we're doing is we're trying this really strong, I just realized don't have enough room to do my big sticker here unless I switch it. I'm going to switch these things around because it was a big thing for here. So I'm going to use the TV there. But yeah, sure. I probably didn't need to do read so big, but whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we've been given a treatment, like a super moisturizer treatment. And it's like these pipettes of moisturizing oil that we put on for once a week for 4 weeks. So we've just done the first one, and it's like it's a formula that like gets distributed around the whole body. So we're honing in on her dry skin. That might be the problem. So we're gonna try these ultra moisturizer for a while, for the month, and see. And if she's still pulling hair out at the end, we have to make an appointment with their dermatologist. So yeah, and she also needs to get dental cleaning. So we're gonna do that after this first stuff wraps up. But so far she has pulled her fur again. A lot less than usual though, but at least once on Saturday, once or twice on Saturday. So she's still doing it. We're keeping an eye on it, but it's going to be a month until we really know if we need to do dermatologist. But that's all we can think of for now, because like mentally, because cats can do it for stress or anxiety, but nothing has changed in that sense. I'm just going to write while I talk, I guess. Or I guess I'm done, but I don't know. So it's a mystery, and she was there for an hour getting tested and all the things, and she made her silly meows and her chirps, and she's so funny. Like, cause she died at the vet, she just wants to look around and look at things. She's like not that afraid. But yeah, so we're keeping an eye on it for now, and I will continue brushing her every day, I think, just to keep up with the spring change of her fur. Okay, so yeah. That was the whole vet appointment. Friday, so that took up most of the day, and then we're kind of exhausted afterwards. So Friday, a wax haul went up, my combined wax haul. I did some Sims CC shopping during the morning while I actually did it and installed all the mods and stuff while I was reading my book. Because as you see, I haven't done a lot of reading this week. I can read while I can't read while I'm actually playing The Sims because I like to hear the sounds of the game. But and then it was the last episode of Shrinking Season 1. That was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm glad it got renewed, but the ending is wild, to be honest. Wild. You're like, okay, well, Season 2 is going to be interesting. Then I did some Sims playing. I played, this is actually, Friday is when I did the base of this plan with me. Yeah. I didn't plan all week. I don't know. I was just so off all week, to be honest. But this day I had a really sore left wrist, which I don't think was affected by the gaming. I think I crunched it. I remember crunching it weirdly in my sleep and it was really sore. I just used a teddy bear. I don't know. I didn't have anything else to put in a sore wrist, but like it was so painful. It was painful to actually plan this. Like when I held this up to cut the deco, like it hurt my wrist. Like it was painful that day. So that sucked. I was a big old baby. And then, to add on top of having a sore wrist, I banged my right elbow in the bathroom on the sink, and it hurt so much. I'm like, I have 2 owies. I'm always messing with my arms. I don't get it. Like, I need them. They're my money makers, but I keep hurting them. Just annoying. Alright, Saturday, as per usual, we're going to work from the bottom because we've got a movie of the week. And our movie, we're doing a movie challenge from our library. It has a different prompt for every week. And, okay, I think I can have 2 here. Alright. And then this week's prompt was, the title has a relative in it. And I don't know, the only film I could think of was The Father, which came out in 2021, and it was Anthony Hopkins, and the film that he won Best Actor Oscar on it, it was like semi-controversial because that was the year that they put Best Actor award as the last award of the night, because they for sure thought that Chadwick Boseman, is it Boseman? No. Chadwick Boseman? Sorry. I know his name usually, but it's just left my brain while filming right now, and I apologize for that. Anyway, he was slated to win. He won the Golden Globe, but Anthony Hopkins won all the other Best Acting. So, but yeah, so they were going to do a posthumous. So they put it as the last award of the night. And then, lo and behold, Anthony Hopkins won, and he didn't even turn up because he didn't want to, he's in his 80s, he didn't want to travel from Britain to the Oscars in LA. So I was like, you know what, I want to see what all the fuss was about. It's perfect for the prompt. And yeah, all I'm going to say is he 100% deserved that Oscar anyway. Like, it doesn't, like any other year. 100% deserved it. I would just say it's devastating. And I definitely cried at the end. It was devastating. Oh my gosh. If you didn't know, The Father is literally just, it is based on a play, and it's kind of just let's have a look at Alzheimer's dementia. And it kind of messes with your mind. Like, it puts you in the mind of the experience of being the person with dementia, which is Anthony Hopkins' character. And it's nuts. It's so confusing and frustrating at times, and like that's the point. And then it's just devastating, and you'll cry. But I totally recommend it. I give it 4.5 stars. If you want some crying time and like I don't know, it's a beautiful film. I was like, this is a film for adults. But yeah, I can 100% see why he's got the Oscar, because it was excellent. His acting is devastating in it, especially at the end. So yeah, so I did love the Father. And before that, for dinner, we made club sandwiches. Earlier in the week, I didn't put it in, but we made BLTs, and then we're like, we have chicken too, so let's make the BLT into a club sandwich on Saturday. Oh, so good. We're so into like dips and sandwiches right now. Such a good sandwich. Just had it with crisps and yeah, super simple, delicious. I even made it like where you have the piece of bread in the middle and you have like 2 layers. So tasty. Then I did Sims gaming time, and I just wanted to mark in here with a balloon that I finished the first generation of the Not So Berry Challenge, the mint generation. So I was so happy with myself I completed it, and now we're going to get onto the Rose generation. Then I just marked that we watched The Simpsons, and we did some shopping for Heidi this morning. We decided we'd get her some new food bowls, which would be more ergonomically better. We also bought some cat grass sets so we can grow her some grass. That might be good for her digestion and just being able to eat something, because she tends to eat dust and fluff in the apartment when she wants to settle her stomach. And I thought maybe that's related, like she's eating her fur from her own body to do that. So I was like, maybe cat grass, that might help. Yeah, so we're just trying a few different things to like, and we also decided to switch all her food because she is a bit overweight. So we're switching to like weight loss, like weight management biscuits, and also we're changing to a different wet food. I don't know, we're changing everything to like fix this cat. But she's otherwise like normal, so I don't know. All that's different is that she's pulling fur out of her butt. I don't know. But we did a bunch of shopping for her on Saturday, so I wanted to put that in. And I'll write everything in. I don't know why, but my handwriting is going to hell right now. But luckily we're almost done. It's Saturday right now, so I don't actually have a lot to put in. And I don't think I'm going to guess what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So I apologize. I won't be finishing the week out with you guys, but I think that'll be okay. You guys will live, won't you? When we do like flip throughs of the planner, you'll get to see what I did. But it's a Sunday, you know, it's Sunday. I'm not gonna get up to much. I'll probably play some more Sims. I gotta wash the bedding after this. We had our daylight savings today, so I woke up an hour later than usual. Oh well. But yeah, so I put in a spring forward. I was just using like the doodle things from SBC. There wasn't like an alarm clock kind of thing. And I was like, hey, this sports watch is a watch, so spring forward. And that's from Carly Plans. And then I'm doing this filming. I'm going to film this, and I'm going to film a pre-plan with me, which you would have seen on Monday. That's all I pulled, but I think we can put in that I'm going to wash the bedding, because I'm going to do that after I film. So we can at least put that in. We might just put it in a little thing because we'll be able to fit. Let's do a little thing here, and then preemptively, can we fit? No, we have to fit in the last one of our chubby little things. I don't know what to call it. I just think of them as chubby little things. So, so I think we can get the foil bundle icon because it is a bed. So we can do the little bed on here. I think I've used up all the, I've only got fold laundry, so let's get my scripts out. And we have laundry in here. Yeah. I should just buy some more laundry. I'm gonna put ooh laundry because it's a different script, and also, oh my god, washing bedding is the worst because then you have to remake the bed. So ooh laundry, and then we're gonna keep it open from there, and I'll finish up later. Yeah, but that is that. I do have these sparkles that I'll put on at the end too, but I will show you the completed so far spread. Just so you can see it in all its glory. Turn off manual and zoom out. There we go. I think it's coming together real pretty. I really, really like it. It's like, it feels very retro with these colors actually. But I think it came out super pretty, and I like how soft the matte bronze is on there. It looks good. I mean, you have to get the matte bronze shining in some places, but I think it looks great. It's been an interesting week. I've kind of just like hidden into the Sims 4, but it's been really good to just think about something else for a while. And then in the coming week, we will do a whole bunch more work, hopefully. But yeah, that is my week this week. I don't know. It's just a week. Let me know what you thought down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you have a good week this week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.